Recording in progress.
What it do, what it do, what it do. It is your boy, Andrew Schultz, aka Mr. Goody Two Shoes. And who am I with as always? Joseph Huggins, aka Old Man Huggie. We'll talk shit or get off the pod. Episode 232. Chinese pepper spray drones, motherfuckers. Welcome.
What are you doing? Sit the fuck down. You're like surrounded by dogs running around in these fuck boy shorts, dude. Bam, they're back. For the listeners, he out here, 4 inches up above the knee. It's nighttime. It's breezy. He got him out looking easy.
We're going to heat wave, bro.
Drinking a Tahitian treat in some fuckboy shorts. Now, I made up the Tahitian treat part, but those are slamming, so let's be real.
It's butterscotch Don Francisco coffee.
Something somebody wearing fuckboy shorts would drink.
Okay.
Now, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. What about you?
Staying busy, doing good. It's been hot as shit out here. It's like 108, 100, and like it feels like 117. That's what people. So for people who don't know, like I'm in Texas, but Texas blows when it comes to the heat, especially this time of year, because it's hot earlier. Now everything's hot, so it's like you're inside an oven that's running. And that's like on broil, so it just like gets hotter and hotter. Like at one point, I was walking so hot outside, not even walking that far. Just as I was progressively like walking down the street, I felt it get like 12 degrees hotter, like go up. Like it was like, oh my God, it's getting hot. And then by the time I'm getting inside, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I need to take a shower.
Yeah.
Miserable. But when it's cold, they'll tell you it's cold, but it feels colder than it is. And when it's hot, it'll be hot, but it feels like it's hotter than it is. So when it's 40 degrees and raining in December, the wind chill factor or just the humidity, it makes it freezing. So then it'll feel like it's 28 and it's raining. And you're like, this is the shittiest winter ever. That's not like that for you in Cali, but it's been brutal, like absolutely brutal out here.
We've been going through a heat wave. It's like 85, 88.
Oh damn, bro.
People in I did hear that there was like
I saw a lady, dude, at Venice Beach get dizzy. It was so hot, bro. Don't tell me I don't know what heat is, dude.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know. Just came out.
There was over 1,000 people saved by lifeguards just in LA County over the weekend. Because it's been some tasty barrels out there.
Yeah, dude, let's like slam some and go hang out. You know, go to Zuma, chill.
It's been a crazy riptide.
Oh, dude, gnarly, bro. Like, you don't even know, dude. Like, I'll try to keep it, brief with you, bro. Like, it's been fucking madness out there, and the fact that you haven't been showing up lets me question how much you care about being one of the boys, dude. Fuck,
I mean, showing up to dine in on the tasty ass barrels.
Are you coming to the Mahi potluck next Sunday or not, dude?
The buffet.
Xander needs to know, dude. Why won't you text him back, dude? Fuck.
Yeah, free the mahi.
Yeah. That's not surprising. We'll talk about it. It's kind of like the first topic is this more to discuss something. But like shit's crazy. Everything's hot as fuck right now. It's nuts. I mean, when I think about the things that we would be doing this time of year, not to sound like a dinosaur, but like running around, like going to like the public pool and shit, fucking around on our bikes. It's so hot. It's insane. Like it's so fucking incredibly hot right now. It's just like any weeds I had, like my grass is surviving. But any weeds are just like melted. They just like die. Like anything, like everything. There's just like dead patches of weeds in my yard. It's like mind blowing how fucking hot it's been.
I wish I mean, like, it's been hot out here, but it's not even close. The same.
Like when it's like 102, but like it feels like it's 119. That's fucking insane. And in Dallas, you don't have great tree coverage. They basically took all the trees out. So when you're in a San Antonio, when you're in Austin, you're like, oh man, look at all of these trees. And there's not that many trees. Like there's trees. Everything compared to Dallas has more trees. So you're just in a big flat concrete jungle and everything is the highway. So the road is hot as shit. It's just like, yeah, it's nuts out here, dude. It's absolutely nuts. I haven't seen any. I mean, I've seen people get dizzy, like literally get dizzy in public and be like dehydrated and leave it at ambulances. You could be at like fucking Trader Joe's. Somebody's auntie's passed out in the parking lot because she couldn't make it to the AC. Like, you know, the 17 parking spaces it takes because it's 122 outside. Like, it's fucking, climate change is real, dog. Heard it here first.
Are you out there cooking? Are you out there cooking eggs and like some bacon, like out on the sidewalk
Nah,
or
that'd be
on the
crazy.
asphalt?
Someone would call the cops on my black ass. They'd be like, "Hey, man, we got this. There's a guy out here cooking bacon in the street." Hearst has got like this area. There's like the Hearst, Euless, Bedford, Grapevine. There's been a bunch of crazy shit going on with cops out here. People like uber aggressive, really small towns, lots of money tied up in their police department. Some of these dudes are driving around, not even in cop cars anymore, like full blown Suburbans, like Silverados, like $130,000 Chevy Silverado with cop lights. Like it's mad. It's wild. Nah,
Nah,
I cook them inside.
inside peanut butter, outside jelly.
Banger.
Banger.
Banger. That's a good one. Touche.
Um, Sexy Red.
Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty beat. Let's get out of here. I love Sexy
She
Red.
she uses she like samples like that inside peanut butter, outside jelly beat.
I can
And
see
like
that.
I heard it, and I'm like, well, where do I know this? Where do I know this? And I'm just like thinking and thinking and thinking, and then I like realized what it was. I was like, oh yeah,
See, I always enjoyed female MCs. They
yeah.
can be really good.
We're living in the golden age, or like maybe like a couple years ago, it's the golden age, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, we got to see one of the golden female like hip hop artists in Missy Elliott and like watch that whole trend like pass through multiple for sure. I mean, you think about the impact that she had on music with Timbaland. That's huge. But one of my favorites was
Lil Kim.
obviously Trina. I love
Oh yeah,
Trina. Lil Kim was good, but Lil Kim was like an East Coast rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like Trina was like ratchet. She was like Florida ratchet.
was
Still is, but was like peak ratchet and was just bad AF. So I was all about it because she was like just like out there. So I appreciate because Sexy Red is like I feel like it's like looped a couple times where it's like one of them takes it to a wild place and she's taken it to such a wild place that while it is not music children should listen to and has bad ideas, some of it can be obnoxious and annoying. Some of it's absolutely fantastic. Some of her
bad ideas.
she says some crazy shit.
Like what?
No, I'm not saying I'm not just gonna
Say
start
say it.
dropping sexy red lines. But I mean, you think about it when she like so she had songs previously, but didn't get as big. Then I'm out of town, thugging rhythm around, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. That is a wild opening line. So if that's the first sexy red song you heard, that line is like, whoa, bro,
Well,
and it's pretty funny and catchy. So she's taking it to such a ratchet place. Love it.
I saw her performance at Coachella, like the live stream. Um, I don't know. People in the crowd seem like they're having a good time, but it looked really bad.
No, well, and now I feel like her peak in like seeing her perform, because one of the funniest things ever was when Sexy Red first came out, is when you'd watch her performances and you'd watch her dance. She really wouldn't dance. She would just be like, just kind of
Still,
sit there and
still,
just do like, no, I know,
still.
but it was awesome. Like that shit slapped. It was just like everybody was going buck wild, and she's just like, just kind of posted up. And then now it's like all this big production, and like I love whenever music videos are ratchet. Like I love when you watch the original version of Pound Town. It's like she's in a fucking the middle of an aisle of a like a weave and extension salon. So it's just like rows of hair in like individually wrapped packages of hair, and she's just like rapping about her asshole. It's like the funniest thing ever. So great. Sorry, I know it's a tangent, but some people despise her, but I appreciate the peak of ratchetness. It's like yeah, I like Nas, but like Uchi Wally is such a good song for so many bad reasons. That's why Uchi Wally Wally's a great song. You know what I'm saying? Same reason like Slob on My Knob by 3 6 Mafia is a good song. It's not a
Shout out.
good song. And then you continue it with like the follow up. I mean, there's some songs that are absolutely wild.
Aesop Ferg.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's so many songs that are absolutely wild that are fantastic because of the fact that they're wild. And I like that she's like just taken over that genre. And it's gonna burn out. She burns bright. It's like a supernova. So yeah, I'm sure her performance was shit. But it would have been
I
awesome if
don't know.
she.
I wasn't saying it was. It just didn't maybe translate very well in the live stream. And
Oh, well,
then yeah,
yours a live stream. Okay, I
hey,
could
I
see that.
wasn't at Coachella. I said
She's
that the
not high energy, but I like when it was just like her posted up. Now there's like dancers, and it's like become a production.
the other thing was I was thinking that she says her name a lot like in her songs, but then I realized so do I. So then I was like, what am I even saying?
There's she has a song, fuck my baby dad, fuck my baby dad.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a
so I
fine ass
performed that.
bitch. I ain't in the house as sexy.
Yeah,
Fuck my baby dad.
she
Bow
performed
bow
that.
bow.
Yeah,
There's a
she's
there's a
like,
version where she has Chief Keef, the remix, and it's so good because she does her part. But some of the bars are so bad, but it's funny because I can. It's like when she's like, "My mom got the kids. I'm getting out this house." Like it's just like so basic and so simple, but she's telling a story, and I fully appreciate it because Gorilla is a better lyricist than Sexy Red will ever be. So that's where she's got that like young Ma style because I love me some young Ma dude. Like so like that
yeah,
got like a different like it's like way more like spitting bars as her Sexy Red is like ratchet. It's like the most ratchet stripper chick you've ever met. Like the girl that was more ratchet than when Cardi B
stripper
was on
bounce
Love
anthems.
and Hip Hop when she was on Love on Hip Hop she can get her teeth fixed. That level of ratchet she's like
Yeah,
it's like her favorite ratchet idol. Like that's kind of Sexy Red. I don't know. It's like the great granddaughter of Trina. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
generations of bad. And now we've got this. It sounds awful, but it's true. I don't know because some of the music's pretty wild, too wild.
too wild.
But I'm here for
Well,
it.
would you like to
Therapy
go with
question.
therapy questions?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, therapy question number one. If your browser history became a Netflix documentary, what's the title?
Probably. Let me look real quick. Because right now it's gonna be, because I've been bored, so I started playing. Probably news. Let me see here.
That's the title of it.
No, information overload probably because I'm always like trying to look up things that are like pretty much current, and I have a lot of downtime at times. And lately, I've been looking up like ways to evolve my Pokemon dog. So
Wait, what?
I don't know, man. Sometimes you gotta catch them all, bro.
What Pokemon?
Sometimes you gotta catch them all, bro. I can't tell you what Pokemon I'm out here chasing. I'm trying to be the very
What are you
best.
talking about?
What? Like, nah, I was fucking around on Pokemon Go the other day, so I was like, oh shit, bro, just haven't messed with it.
Yeah.
Well,
You're out
sometimes,
here evolving a Pokemon?
you know what I'm
Like
saying? You gotta mix it up. Like,
is it like a Gigapet?
nah, I wish, dude. If you have an old school Gigapet or like a Tamagotchi, them shits are worth a shit ton of money now.
Right,
But
but
no,
I'm saying what's happening with the Pokemon?
you gotta catch them all, dog. You know, you gotta take over.
Okay.
What would yours be?
Probably GIF. A,
Shopaholic.
a comedy roast love story. The only thing I ever like
That's the most
go on to
dramatic. That's a
my
very
browser.
specific title.
I mean, it's just like the only time I ever go on my browser is to, like look up a GIF that's like not like one that's already available through like Apple's GIF like images.
It's
If
true.
I can't find the right one, I'm like, nah, I have to go Google this, or just I guess Google like something that you know, like
Like earlier, I was looking up like what are the most venomous snakes? What are the most venomous creatures in the sea? Because I went down a black hole. Because I was thinking about I was looking up topics, and then I was thinking about those crazy snakes in China that then they ended up catching a majority of them, or they've been catching them. All those snakes that escaped in the flood. And then I was like, huh, I wonder if any of those are extremely poisonous. And then it like the AI takes you down the black hole. So it's like, well, hey, if you like that, how do you feel about most venomous spiders? And I'm like, well,
Jesus, bro.
there's a lot of fucked up shit in my yard. And I'm sure
Yeah.
some of it, it's like, oh, it wouldn't hurt a human, but if it did, you'd die. You're like, oh, that's great. Yeah, I'll leave that shit alone. I won't kill it someday. And I was like, oh, Black Widow, I think was like fourth on the list. But Australia just sounds like a nightmare. That's like as I was looking at it because it was snakes, and it's what's the most venomous thing in general. Box jellyfish. Those are Australia. I was like, dang, they got like every spider, every venomous snake, poisonous shit in the ocean. Like I'm out, bro. Sharks. But yeah. So that's some of my browser. Well, that's some of my browser history. I'll go down these
So what's the
informational black
title?
holes. Information overload. And
Okay.
here's this GIF. A what?
A comedy roast love
A
story.
comedy roast love story.
Therapy question number 2. If Earth had to draft one comedian to negotiate with aliens, who gives us the best odds? Dead or alive? I think it's obvious.
George Carlin,
Right,
probably.
right,
Yeah.
right, right, right,
Yeah,
right, right.
dead or alive. It's got to be George Carlin. Like that's
Okay,
what.
then so then let's go alive because we both agree with that. And I didn't even say that to you like ahead of time. I didn't
So
have to.
alive. See, that's harder. I feel like.
Right, because it's
Well,
obvious that
because
it's
like there would be a time where you'd be like Chappelle, but no, Dave Chappelle just like rants all the time. He's tried to like do I don't know. It's just not this. It doesn't hit the same. Still really funny. Saw him live. He was great, but it wasn't. It's just I don't know. Packs a different punch now, so he's lecturing you all the time. Uh, and George Carlin did that, but it was always funny. It was like really smart. It made you feel stupid, or you agreed with what he was saying. Comedian dead or alive? Larry David.
uh
I'd probably Larry David because even if it goes bad, it'd still be like kind of funny, you know?
and you trust him to get all the effort, like
Yeah, he'd come back with
represent us properly.
yeah. He'd be like,
Yeah,
"Whoa, hey guy," I like that wouldn't be a bad um alive comedian. I think you'd want it to be a writer and not necessarily a
maybe like
stand
Louis
up.
C.K. Louis C.K.
Maybe Louis might do some weird
He's a
stuff.
writer.
I know he's a writer, but he also might do some weird stuff. What if he gets called
He
out?
wrote Pootie Tang. He wrote Pootie Tang. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, that
Pootie
was
Tang might as well be an
his
alien.
first movie he directed was Pootie Tang.
Boom.
which is great. I love that. No, yeah, I think that wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't say he'd be necessarily a bad representative. There's some people that you wouldn't want. Most definitely wouldn't. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd probably say Larry David. Louis C.K. wouldn't be that bad of a choice. Um, Bill Hader wouldn't be a bad choice. I don't mind. I think he's funny. And he's a good writer. When he writes stuff, it's really good. Um, yeah.
All right. Therapy question number 3. If one historical era had Reddit, which subreddit becomes the biggest? I think
Uh,
it's is Jesus gay?
is Jesus gay? That would be.
In real time of Jesus, because he's hanging out with all these hoes and he's not fucking them.
Yeah, and he's just like walking around with his boys. Is always out with the boys.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, me and my boys are sleeping at this camp up in the woods. We appreciate your hospitality, but you should give
And
it to like the poor, dog. Like, say that shit. We sleep in this tent. No shoes. No socks, no problem. They're like, oh damn, Jesus. You sit by me, Peter.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
I'm surprised that's not already subreddit. Maybe it is. I'm not really on Reddit.
That would be a wild subreddit for sure.
Yeah.
So if one historical era had Reddit was probably the period of time in like the 20s and 30s, um or even just like a long-standing subreddit, so just be a long time thread that would last for a while and then abruptly stop, of everybody using like toothache medicine with like heroin in it, dosing like uppers and stuff, like the medication section of especially like a Victorian or Roaring 20s style or time period would be absolutely wild, because it'd be people floating the craziest ideas, um passing around like just hard, what we would consider like hardcore drugs today. Like it's like not a big deal, like, oh, I just drank some Coca-Cola full of amphetamines, like, and I feel 10 times better. I haven't slept in 3 days and my husband's not mad at me. Like all this wild shit, it'd be so unhinged because everybody was using so many substances. So I
Well,
think
the
that'd be cool.
Coca-Cola was filled with cocaine.
Cocaine, yeah, but there'd be like toothache medicine and other stuff that would have like morphine in it,
Right.
heroin in it,
Right. Diet pills
or
with the amphetamine.
like the like opium dens, like find an opium den here, that would be wild.
Shout out China.
Uh,
China.
China. But yeah, that would also be pretty crazy too. So definitely something around medicine or like self-help shit or something, because it'd be unhinged and full of drug addicts. Right? I mean, right? You even watch like the recreation of, you watch Tombstone, great movie, Val Kilmer, R.I.P. And it's like Wyatt Earp's wife's just like chugging fucking medicine the whole time, just like chugging it. He leaves her because she's a dope head. Like that's crazy to think that was
Dope head.
how. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what was in the bottle, but it was fancy. It was looked hand carved, and she was acting sloppy. So there's something in it. But to think about how prevalent stuff like that would have been, and thinking that, and that was the current medicine solution, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. Alrighty. Final therapy question. Therapy question number 4. If billionaires had to compete on a game show to keep their money, what is round 1?
See, I thought about this for a while. Really couldn't come up with a round one, because they have to compete on a game show to keep their money.
That's right.
A lot of people like, maybe like Plinko from,
Plinko.
where you have to go up
I
and
know what that Plinko is.
yeah,
But
maybe
why?
that's just because it's just like, oh, sorry, tough shit.
I used to watch like the old Game Show Network, like when they played all the old school ones, and Plinko. It's not even like one of the cool old ones.
Well, Plinko's Price is Right, but that was a cool Price is Right game.
Right, but
That would be cool. There'd be almost zero skill involved. So you would just have them, and it's like, okay, there's 15 of you guys, and top 15 richest people in the world. Round one's Plinko. 5 people are being eliminated. That would be miserable. There'd just be 5 billionaires that would lose all their money on some bullshit. Be like total luck of the draw, and be like, oh, sorry, fuck you, and on to the next one. You'd have to include something from The Price is Right. Or what if you included something from multiple different game shows?
well, that's why we were just saying round one here. Doesn't even could just be fucking rock paper scissors.
Yeah, but I want more. I want it to be drawn out. I want it to be a big production.
Plinko is not drawn out.
Yeah, they
I
gotta
mean,
call. Come on down. They gotta get up on the stage, talk to you for a second, give you the chips. You walk up the ladder. You gotta drop them down. Ting 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 ting. That'd be great. Or the wheel, the spinny wheel would be just as good. Wouldn't be mad at the spinny wheel either.
like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. It's just
As
like
the
top, X amount of numbers makes it past. So some people would just lose, and they would
half.
be, yeah, half. Damn, ruthless. This is a quick show.
It's round one.
One
That's what in
commercial
the
break.
that's what we're in the knockout stage.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Well, that is therapy questions. On to articles.
Where are you going, boy? Article 1. It's really just to talk about something that's. No, where'd you go? We'll wait for him to get back. I think he's charging his vape.
Had to plug in my weed vape.
Oh, your weed vape.
Uh,
I just on wildfire today. There is crazy wildfires going on in Europe right now. There's Nevada, California, Canada. Do you guys have wildfires right now? Are they?
Not kidding. Not kidding. I was on a walk with my
It's
dog
insane.
Weta today, and I come back to the house. I go, it smells like something's burning. I walk outside, and but the backyard is on so like the wood chips are smoldering on fire. And I had to like put it out with the hose. I grabbed a cup of water first.
Hmm. I mean, it's 200,000 evacuated from impossible to extinguish wildfires. France and Spain.
Yeah,
That's wild. A record high, almost record high wildfire totals in Europe. That's insane. Like, yeah, over 100,000 people. Where is it? Estimated 60,000 were also evacuated in Spain due to multiple fires burning outside Madrid. Minister of Environment, Agriculture, and Interior of the Community of Madrid. That is a badass title. Uh, Said the fires are beyond extinguishing capacity, with authorities upgrading the fires to danger level 3, making it a national emergency. That's nuts. There's this map that shows like fire damage forecast, and it's huge. Like it, like right. Obviously, this is like it's in. There was really bad in California. I know Colorado had some, but Colorado's got raging wildfires. They're just like unstoppable. Everything is getting so hot. It's insane.
and we're gonna tariff Canada because of their wildfire smoke.
Yeah, how dare they? Absolute madness. I mean, it's scary as shit, honestly.
We have so many wildfire. Like I'm traumatized from it out here, but but it's so often out here that it's like I don't know. It's commonplace now.
Well, and what's because wasn't the last big wasn't that set by someone? Was it started by somebody?
Uh, They don't know. It was like from a firework, I think, and then it was like smoldering for a week, and then they didn't put it out properly, and then it like grew into the Palisades fire.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's just like pure kindling in some of these places. And it's like really remote, so it's hard to get water there to put stuff out. But I mean, yeah, I think it's Nevada, Utah, Colorado, over in Europe, Canada, California. I mean, there's just fucking fires everywhere. Texas has been getting wildfires. It's nuts. It's I don't think I've as right. There's never been a time in our lives where there's been this many wildfires going on at the same time.
definitely not.
Yeah, fucking wild. Europe's land is forecast to keep burning at a very as very extreme fire weather conditions dominate numerous regions, including vast swaths of lands in southwestern France and in northern Spain, along some pockets of Portugal, the British Isles, and Ireland. So there's just that's like gonna be so fucking hot and everything's so dried out. Terrifying. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Mediterranean, a heat wave across northern Africa has led to severe fires in Algeria, Tunisia, and Morocco. Um, I mean, they lost another firefighter in this Colorado Utah border fire. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it because it's something that's there's so much crazy shit going on. I don't think that's getting talked about enough. Is there is so much extreme weather going on. There's massive floods out here in Texas again this summer. It's so hot that when it does rain, it's just like a flash floodsville. Like the water doesn't get absorbed; it just starts piling up and rushing all over the place because the ground's so hot, and then it starts sweeping away shit. But there's a couple people that passed away in Texas from these big, massive floods. Um, it just seems more and more prevalent, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. We gotta build our bunker like Zuckerberg, dog. We gotta zuck it up and build a bunker. Might as well, dude.
I know, might as well. I agree.
Because I mean, at this rate, dog.
Yeah.
Article number 2 from The Guardian. Several U.S. schools to install pepper spraying drones to respond to school shootings. Um, Sounds like a good idea. I feel like they'll end up being used for more than just school shootings. Just like pepper spraying kids, but several schools across the U.S. are set to install pepper spraying drones as part of a new effort to respond to school shooting attacks. A Ukraine war inspired approach is bound to put off those who would prefer leaders focus on preventing the violence in the first place. Campus Guardian Angel of Austin, Texas, which describes itself as a response capability company, is providing the drones in question to multiple schools across the country, including at least 4 schools in Georgia, 3 in Florida, and 1 in Colorado. According to the company, which manufactures its own aircraft and firmware, the drones launch into action after an alert that a school is under attack, and once its response time has confirmed the threat is credible. That's wow. They're just like giving these fucking drones, man. That's nuts. And that's a hell of a name. Campus Guardian Angels of Austin, Texas. Campus Guardian Angel. Um, they have they can be flown for thousands of miles away and supported two-way communication through an embedded speakerphone, allowing the company's response team to engage verbally with a threat or communicate to teachers and school staff. So it's a manned drone by somebody outside of the school.
Yeah, like I saw, like when I first saw like the Santa Monica police had a drone when I lived there, I was like, and nobody like said anything. I was like, what the fuck? And then now schools, fuck that.
And it's
Ukrainian
operated
from the Ukrainian battlefield.
somebody, yeah, Ukrainian battlefield inspired. That's insane. Like in a verb, yeah. Like I mean, talk about a job. What do you do? I'm a drone operator for Campus Guardian Angel. I just hang out and basically I sit in a room in front of a bunch of screens. And if a school shooting happens, then I get to fly the drone. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? right? Like the
Yeah.
response team. I mean, how many people are on the response team?
I don't know.
This allows our team and our ops center to communicate to law enforcement officers verbally with messages such as "follow me and I'll take you to the suspect," or "open the door and we'll go in to clear the room and tell you what we see," the company said. So they're going in before the cops. The drones can remain airborne for about 8 minutes on a single for about 8 minutes on a single battery charge and operate in 900 megahertz, according to the company. They can be flown through windows that are not coated with ballistic film using a front lance to break through. They're also equipped with sirens and can drop air poppers to create a loud bang. Additionally, the drones carry a pepper launcher capable of firing pepper balls at a shooter and can also be used to deliver kinetic energy strikes against a confirmed attacker in an attempt to greatly degrade or incapacitate them. This is insane, but sounds cool as shit. Like if you had it at your house, that'd be dope. Like I dare you to break in. I have a drone that will do a kinetic energy knock you the fuck over with its window breaking spike. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like more some home defense stuff, or if you could have like drones in your home defense system, that would make sense. But to police a school with it's pretty wild, especially unmanned outside the school for 8 minutes. The thing's gonna be going batshit crazy for 8 minutes, and it's just gonna, you know, you gotta work on that battery power. That's not long enough. It's the growing combat problem with the school shootings. That's crazy. I mean, Georgia schools set to pilot the drone program include Coffee County High School in Douglas, Gainesville High School in Gainesville, no shit, River Ridge High School in Woodstock, Statesboro High School in Statesboro. The legislature included a little more than $500,000 in annual budget to fund the program. Deltona High in Volusia County is set to install 39 drones for the upcoming school year. Holy shit. That's a fuck ton. Other schools expected to launch the program include Amos P. Godby High School in Leon County and Boyd H. Anderson in Broward County. And then John Adams Academy in Douglas County, Colorado is set to introduce this technology. We might be the first school in Colorado looking at a drone technology, but we certainly won't be the last. Axios reported. I mean, what do you think about this? Do you think it's way too wild?
It's crazy that we've gotten here.
39 drones for one school. That is a lot. That's an army of drones. You could do
like Trump's ballroom.
You could do like some sort of choreographed dance like the 4th of July, like, you know, like I don't know, like fireworks blowing up with 39 drones. It's a lot of drones.
A lot of drones.
To be just on command, 39 people in a room zooming around for 8 minutes through a high school to like shoot people with pepper balls. It's fucking nuts. And letting the cops know they're this way. Follow me. I'll go in first. The cops are like, hey, dude, chill. We got like our own AI drone.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's nuts. And it looks terrifying. The picture of this drone in this school hallway, like rigged with a spike in the air, is pretty nuts. I think they'd probably get sued for that at some point. Article number 3. Trump administration bans new Chinese humanoid robots to protect U.S. AI build out. Did you see anything about this already?
No.
Okay. Washington. The Trump administration on Tuesday unveiled bans that target imports from new Chinese robots and power introverters, seeking to protect the U.S. AI build out from national security threats and reshore key industries slated for explosive growth. The FCC on Tuesday announced it's releasing measures or the Federal Communications Commission, which bar Chinese imports of new humanoid and quadruped robots, in addition to connected power inverters, which enable renewable energy sources and batteries to connect to grids and data center equipment. The restrictions, as first reported by Reuters, show that the Trump administration is aiming to safeguard the U.S. AI supply chain from Chinese threats of disruption, data theft, and cyber attacks, while also driving firms to shift manufacturing to the U.S. These devices could create supply chain vulnerabilities that could disrupt the U.S. economic and national security and could create a cyber security risk and threaten American critical infrastructure. The FCC said in a statement, the FCC will continue to do our part to secure America's critical supply chains. Brendan Carr added on the press release. That's the chairman. The Chinese embassy in Washington said Beijing urges the U.S. to head to the objective and rational voices of the business communities in both countries. Stop smearing Chinese companies and threatening them with sanctions. What do you think about this?
That's crazy. On CNN, I have on the background says tells the latest airline to ban humanoid robots from flights. Humanoid robots on flights?
That's weird. That's just gonna be who gives you your drinks, dude.
Nah, they're talking about like passengers.
Just to be there? Where are you going, robot
That's
boy?
just, I don't know.
What type of mission are you on? What kind of mission are you on?
I don't know. Well, but yeah, Chinese. I mean, I didn't like it when it was a Roomba, let alone a humanoid robot from China.
I'm trying to think. There's somebody that is in my family that was talking about how Roombas were mapping their house and sending the information to the Chinese, and they were building a grid, and now they're going to know the inside of my house. And it was like, so they were so serious and hell bent on this. It was really intense and kind of ridiculous. Like, why do they want my house layout? Like, what are you talking? That doesn't make, like, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
They're just going to show up at my door and be like, we know where all your closets are. That's like, cool, whatever. There ain't shit in them. Yeah, it's just wild that we banned them all and like, well, we're just gonna give you sanctions and just like out of nowhere, like and talking shit to protect stuff and then try to incentivize them to build them here. But I don't know, like I don't know what's the actual demand for like humanoid AI robots right now.
No clue.
Like what? Like right? I don't understand. It's like we got to get in front of this. I don't know anybody who's like I really need a humanoid robot. It'd make my life easier.
I mean, maybe soon.
No, but you don't want the first gen anyways. You want you get in later. You know, you don't want the first gen. It's gonna be basic as fuck. You're gonna be replacing it in 2 years.
Yeah.
Would you get a humanoid robot?
No. No.
No?
Absolutely not. No. For what?
What if it did? Cleaned your house, got groceries and shit for
Get
you.
it the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why not? I'm just curious.
I don't fuck with the robots.
I know you're very serious about this. It would be cool if you knew somebody who had one though, but I would be like, that's gonna be the reason why he gets killed. It's not what he does on his day to day. Like that robot's gonna take that dude out.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna happen.
I'm gonna take that robot out.
Would you take out your friend's humanoid robot servant to save his life? Like, would you just do it? Like, I gotta kill this robot and then tell him about it later. Hopefully, he's cool.
For sure.
Like, I know you're down 20 grand, but look, dog.
That might be in the 10 Commandments, though. You're not allowed to do that.
What? Have a robot?
No, kill your neighbor's robot servant.
All right.
You're allowed to have a slave.
The cyber 10 Commandments were written by Elon.
You just can't take your neighbor's slave, you know.
Don't covet thy neighbor's robot slave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, U.S. officials are also keen to avoid another scenario as happened with the rare earth minerals, critical inputs for technology manufacturing, so dominated by China that Beijing has been able to leverage access to them to secure big wins on the international stage. Where that does make sense. I mean, you know, they'd be in a better position when it comes to that. And we've been alienating ourselves with everybody across the world. So it's like, you want some lithium and you need it from Africa. Like I like China's chances way more than I like ours at this point. Um, Not that anybody would be like, okay, they'd probably give some to both. Um, uh, yeah, I always found that interesting that there's a ban that came out on Chinese humanoid robots, and now we're about to have pepper spray drones in schools. Future's now, man.
Yeah.
You know. Last article. American Airlines flights resume after brief IT outage led to national ground stop. Do you trust flying, or like how much are you down with flying? Do you get nervous when you fly?
For a sec, maybe. But I mean, not really. It's not like enough to prevent me from flying anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just
And if my doctor was listening, I get super nervous. Prescribe me Xanax. Thank you.
shout out. American Airlines flights are departing again after a brief IT outage led to a nationwide ground stop. There was a flight today that like took off and then had to re-land like pretty much during takeoff, like right immediately after takeoff. I don't be trusting. I don't like flying. Like I will, but it just stresses me out. I just the
I
whole
mean, it's
concept
pretty
of it's
stressful
weird.
nowadays. And it's like you can't trust it more nowadays. It seems like than ever before, which is weird.
And what's good is there is a whole theory that like jet fuel's not real. There's a whole conspiracy theory that jet fuel's not
Seen
real,
that.
which
Seen that
is
recently.
which is it could be true. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like all the fuels in the wings and the tail, but it's like 100 and something
Sixty
ton.
thousand gallons, and
Yeah,
then if you look at like a
tons.
60,000 gallon tank of like water, it's like way bigger than an entire airplane is.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It would be exponentially bigger to hold that amount. So it's what type of ancient astronaut theorists believe they might be using some old uh flying machine energy. But like I just have never been. Oh, I mean, I guess when I was a little kid, I was comfortable flying, but then like as an adult, I'm just like, nah, I just don't fuck with it. Like I'll do it, but the whole process of even getting on and off the plane is fucking miserable. Um, if I could, I'd much rather drive, bro. Much rather drive. If it's like within a reasonable time frame, I don't know why I wouldn't. Like, would you fly to or drive to San Francisco? How far are you from San Francisco? Because that's a decent amount, right? If you're in like L.A. to San Fran is what? It's like a 6 hour drive or something like that.
Maybe less.
Maybe less. Oh, that's not too.
I don't know. I drove to Sacramento once, and that was pretty fucking far. I don't know. It was like 8 hours
Why'd you drive to Sacramento?
for the baby mama's cousin's wedding.
Okay. I mean, the farthest. I mean, I've driven. Well, no, I mean Denver, Austin to Denver is pretty far, especially in
I,
like a U-Haul. That was like 18 hours or something crazy like
I
that.
drove from Dallas to St. Louis, and then from St. Louis back to Dallas, like on some double stack Blue Dolphin ecstasy.
Damn. The
Yeah.
whole in one trip.
No, on the way back from an Eagles Rams game.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. So you drove there on them.
on the way back.
On the way back, you drove back on them. Okay, that'll be an intense car ride.
Seat heaters on, AC blasting.
Oh, really? That checks out. But no, I mean, flying just kind of stresses me out. There's been so many issues. Planes blowing up with like engines catching fire. I feel like Southwest is shit now. I don't know. I think across the board when it comes to a lot of this stuff, we learned in a quick period of time that like removing regulations and letting things be a little too loosey goosey at times isn't necessarily the best idea. Like, right? I mean, we see it with our meat issues, screw worm, people getting the diarrhea leaf. Now we got planes with IT whole. It's not just one plane; it's every plane. Every American Airlines plane needs to be like grounded and stopped because like our whole system crashes. It's just fucking goofy.
Don't be loosey goosey with your penis. If you've got a hard on for longer than 8 hours, contact a doctor. Especially if it's longer than 3 days.
Yeah, that's.
But that's the opposite of loosey goosey, though.
That's YOLO.
That's hard and firm. You know what I'm saying, lady?
That's YOLO.
Yeah. Gang,
Can't,
gang.
can't stop, won't stop. But they said it'll never stop.
Fuck boy shorts. Like and subscribe if you love Jesus.
Oh,
Humanoid
geez.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Gay Jesus.
Oh, but there was news for me. Puff Daddy involved in prison fight. Sent
I
to
heard about that.
solitary confinement. That's
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. I mean, did he get?
I want to tell you the story of
fighting. Fighting federal prison. What do you think they're fighting about? And then
I don't know.
well, what if he comes out and tries to like and just starts like dropping fire heat songs? Let's just say in a universe he comes back and just goes
This is
on
with
like
the baby oil.
and Gus just goes on like a tear of just beats. That would be crazy. Like I think the world would be in conflict. They'd be like, what? Like, how do we feel about this? I don't think he is, but you know, I think he leaves the country for good, probably. But you know, I don't know. Right? I mean, I don't know how it's like a Russell Simmons and Run to Bali, and that's also where Russell Brand is now.
Really?
Yeah. They're like in Bali. There's no extradition, I'm pretty sure.
Russell fucking Brand. And Russell Simmons.
Yeah, both of them. What else you got, man?
Meditate, bitches.
Make sure y'all like, follow, comment, subscribe, share, post, whatever. We just appreciate you guys. And stay out of trouble, please. And like, don't melt. It's fucking hot everywhere. Don't melt, don't catch fire. Be good, be safe, and as always, go fuck yourselves.
Shout out.